Action.
All right. This week on City Arts and Lectures. So we need to have a serious discussion about the finest pre-sweetened cereal on the market today. You have to, of course, start with the sugar category. Coming in at number 3, Sugar Smacks. Sugar Smacks. I like the frog.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the little taste of wheat or whatever oatiness, but with the sugar is just fantastic. Tony the Tiger, classic. Honestly, there are years when it's number 1.
They're great.
Yeah, but this year we're going to put Pops for number 1, the finest sugar cereal. Category number 2, obviously the fruit category, one of the most popular categories at this year's convention. Number 3 fell off for 3 years as they changed their shape. When Trix changed its shape from the traditional spheres to the berries, the taste was not the same, the texture was god-awful. It is back on this year at number 3. You never know. The coming years it might move up a little bit. So, but coming in at number 2, Crunch Berries, definitely. Actually, on the occasions where they put out Oops All Berries, that would definitely be number 1, but it's not a year-round cereal. That's definitely a seasonal cereal. Coming in at number 1, absolutely, Barney, Wilma, Fred, the whole gang. It's gonna be Fruity Pebbles. You know, it sogs up instantly. So I mean, you have to go through that thing like you're on meth. You just really have to go to town on it. So another one of the most popular categories, the chocolate category. Keep in mind, I know a lot of people want the Count Chocolate on there, and I won't do it. I refuse to put the nasty, pasty, chalky marshmallows on my list. They're a travesty. And if they would start putting real marshmallows in it, I would reconsider. But coming in at number 3, Cookie Crisp. That's a no-brainer. Texture's not great, but it's just fun eating cookies in a freaking bowl. Coming in at number 2, Cocoa Pebbles, which is nice because I like having 2 pebbles on the list, you know, in the fruit category and the chocolate category.
Where do Cocoa Krispies fall in the...
Cocoa Krispies, the texture is just not there. It's a little too light. I'm pretty sure a box about this size weighs about 3 ounces, and that's just not. Okay. Keep in mind here, this is not what I would recommend for the milk cereal ratio. This is my wife's doing. Note the amount of milk. Here's the deal. Here's the taste test. Here's the test, the actual litmus test. A heavy spoon, and this is heavy. It's pretty heavy. When you drop it in the center of the cereal, it must not sink. My wife, she's great. Don't get me wrong, I love her, but she's learning. Okay, where were we? Number 1, Cocoa Puffs. Best thing about this cereal, it does create some of the finest chocolate milk for the after drinking experience. Oh my God, they just never stop being crunchy. They're delightful, delightful cereal. On to the honey category. This is a pretty easy one. I don't think I'd get too many arguments into this one. Honey Nut Cheerios comes in at number 3. I would not put it higher because they just advertise too much about it lowering your cholesterol, and that's not what we're all here for. Number 2, Honeycomb. Fantastic. I could eat this entire box, no problem at all. And it was the first cereal to go jumbo in size. Those boxes are huge. I mean, you could snowboard down a hill. But number 1, and this has got to be actually my favorite cereal at the moment, probably 8 months running, is Golden Grahams. Golden Grahams, like I said, I mean, one of the best cereals of all time. The only thing I would recommend for them to improve is they followed suit with all the other cereal manufacturers and going to the plastic bag. But do you remember when it had the foil bag? Nice and fresh. You could really roll that bag up. I thought. The cinnamon category is a light side category. There isn't a whole lot to choose from, which is why I only have 2 in this category that really deserve mention. And a lot of people get confused here, but Apple Jacks is the number 2. And number 1 for cinnamon is Cinnamon Life, which is just a fantastic cereal.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Oh, mother. That was an oversight. I apologize. Absolutely number 1. And
absolutely number 1.
Disguised as health. Number 3, you can put this in the fruit category, but it's obviously just a disguise as health. And that's Special K red berries. And furthermore, it's not good for your health anyway, because that shit will break your teeth. That's an $800 crown right there. Number 2, Quaker 100% natural. Okay. I mean, this was like Dawn, the health food cereal of all the ages. You can, put it in milk and warm it in your microwave, but this is not healthy cereal. This is not. It's the Raisin Bran Crunch. So, awesome cereal.
Yeah.
Fantastic
Where did
cereal.
those fall?
So, any questions at all?
Why Honeycomb's fallen in at number 2?
Because Golden Grahams are just that good. Here's the reason that you cannot put Frosted with Mini Wheats in the health food category is because they are right next to shredded wheat.
This is Dave Fletcher, our cereal professional.
And it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Coming in.
Just to put this on the end of this video, if you have a mythical creature and you insult it, how would you insult it?
Motherfucking dragon!
That's it.
Oh my god, she's just... It's a dragon. Get absorbent for the sweet.
What kind of cereal was it?